Yes, here we go. Sportsbook betting insight today. Pauly and Teddy, SBR picks. I'm at Real Sportsbet on Twitter. He's at Teddy_covers. Thursday, August 9th. 12 games tonight. Week 1, NFL preseason. We'll go through these rapid fire. Some 4-point move in one game. 2 late games. Doubleheader on NFL Network. We'll get to everything you need to know coming up with all these games in the NFL. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. It is Sportsbet. We came back Wednesday, August 1st. All the betting news you need to know in less than 20 minutes. We go rapid fire. We are live. And then we take it into Low Shack in the bag coming up at the top of the hour. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. One bad beat. The Rays minus 180. Romo blows it in the 9th. The Orioles get 2. They win 5-4. And the first time since 1983, the Orioles commit 5 errors and win the game. Bad job by Tampa.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way Baltimore's winning games right now. Lucky, misplayed contests where they're finding a way at the end. What did we see last night? Blown save. Baltimore gets the win. Tampa, minus 180. They've been a real good bet in recent weeks. But last night, if you had the Rays, that was a choke job.
It was a good night for the books and a bad night for the bettors. Most of the moves lost. The Dodgers 155 up to 180. A's win 3-2. Kershaw is yet to beat the A's, but I think it's 4 or 5 career starts. He's got a 1.83 ERA. And the Nats 115 up to 140. Blown out again at home. That's a huge game coming up in a couple hours. If they lose that at home, they lose 3 out of 4 to Atlanta and would fall 6.5 back. Braves beat them again.
Yeah, and when you're talking about the big chalk, Dodgers bet up to minus 180. Nats bet up to minus 140. Seattle's another one. They were bet up to minus 160 yesterday. Lost that game 11-7. And when the favorites get bet up and lose, the books tend to have a good day. That was certainly the situation in yesterday's MLB action.
Yep, Seattle's leaking oil. This is not a good start to this 10-game road trip. Now they go to Houston for 4, and they see Verlander and Cole, and then they go to Oakland for 3. 15 games over 500, but outscored by 29 runs on the season. Marlins plus 120 down to even, lost 7-1. Richards has pitched well, but he hasn't got any run support, and he gave up 3 runs at 5 innings yesterday. Carpenter, don't look now, has 31 home runs and a home run in 5 of his last 6 games. Brewers, Padres under 9 down to 8.5, not even close. 8-4 final, and you figure it out. Tigers, who've been awful on the road. I think they're 5-21 stretch here on the road. Plus 140 down to 115. They were shut out by the Angels 6-0.
Yeah, when you're taking the dogs that are taking a lot of money, sometimes it's a little bit dicey. That was certainly the case last night. You didn't get full value on the Marlins by the first pitch. They were down to even money, really never in the ball game. And of course, Detroit, they get shut out after getting bet 25-cent move in favor of the underdog Tigers. That was not a right side, to put it mildly.
All right, 2 good moves. Diamondbacks 150 up to 190. Corbin throws a gem. They shut out the Phillies. And the Rockies, Pirates under 10.5 down to 10. 4-3 Pirates. Archer 2 runs in 5 innings. Rockies, after they couldn't lose for a long stretch. Tough road trip in St. Louis and Milwaukee, and they lose this series at home. They start a huge 4-game series against the Dodgers tonight.
Yeah, and certainly when you're talking about these mid-August series, we don't want to understate them, but we don't want to overstate them either. Huge series in August are not the same as huge series in September. There's still time for teams to make up for the mistakes that they'll make over the course of the next couple of weeks. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.